Hello YouTube and welcome to my boiler room. It's a nice day outside or outdoors, but I'm indoors for a reason today. I want to show off the suit I'm wearing, but before I start talking about the suit, I want to say thank you to Mohan Paul. He pointed me in the direction of an Irish YouTuber called Soulshine Smoker. He's a guy from Northern Ireland who's a keen cigar smoker, but he also smokes a pipe, and he makes videos about it. I'll put a link to his channel in the bucket. Go check him out. I think he's quite interesting, but I'm sort of biased because I'm a sucker for his northern accent. So I suppose he could be talking about anything and I'd still find it interesting. Now, back to the suit. I've told you before that I buy my clothes at second-hand or charity shops, and I usually there's around 4 or 5 in Halmstad, which is the closest city to where I live, and I go there, make around, or well, I visit them once a week basically, or once every second week, to keep track of what's new on the racks. And there's one shop in particular that they always have great stuff, great looking stuff, great quality. The only thing that's not great about them is the price. Are the prices, because they're quite expensive. It's still cheap, but I'm on a limited budget, and I'm also a bit tight with my money. But that shop with the great stuff and the high prices, they have sales twice a year. When winter season ends and the summer or spring season starts, they sell out the winter stuff, and they have the same thing in the autumn, when they sell out the summer and autumn, the spring and summer stuff. And in October 18th to be exact, and the reason I know the exact date is because I have a blog, and I've checked it, and on that day I wrote that I went to the store, saw a fantastic suit, but it was way too expensive for me, and that I was hoping for it to turn up on the next sale. And way too expensive was $50. So it's not really that much for a high quality suit, but it was too much for me. So I've been waiting for a sale, and I actually had a small one right after Christmas, but it wasn't on that sale. But last week they had the bigger sale, and when I went there on Friday last week, I found this beauty that I'm wearing today. The suit that I've been waiting for. You can't see well, it's a double-breasted grey with I think it's Glen check. It's either Glen check or Prince of Wales check. I always mix them up because one is the Swedish name for it and one is the English, but it's the pattern is checkered grey with some orange and purple in it. I'll put in a picture of the fabric. And it was on sale, so I bought it, and I bought it for $4. So they had reduced the price quite a lot, and it wasn't really my size. Well, it was almost my size, but I had to make some adjustment to it. I had to make the waistline a bit bigger, and the legs of the trousers they were quite wide, so I made them slimmer or more narrow. And the jacket is okay over the shoulders and my chest, but I had quite long arms, so the sleeves were too short, but I made them a bit longer, so they're perfect now. And that's a good thing buying quality clothes, because there's always enough fabric around the seams to make it one size bigger, because on cheaper clothes that they don't leave that much fabric around the seams. So I've been sewing a bit since Friday, and there's actually a couple of buttons on the sleeves that I have to put on, but it's almost finished, and I wanted to show it to you. And I don't wear double-breasted suits very often, but from time to time I wear them, and they can be very stylish, I think. This one has a sort of gangsterish look to it, especially when I'm wearing this grey hat, I think. So when I was checking myself in the mirror before going out, I thought I looked a bit like a gangster, and that made me bring something that isn't very much me, but it's still a thing I own and a thing I like, and it's a revolver. And I've seen some of you guys showing off your guns and big knives and stuff like that, and sitting here showing off a revolver isn't really me, but it has a story to it. And I also want to point out that it's not in working order. When I was 5, my dad went to Iraq to work for 5 months. Well, I'll show it off to you while I'm talking. He went there to work for 5 months, and when he came back, he brought this with him. There's some sort of stamp or label there. I don't think you can see it. It's a maker's mark, but I haven't found out who made it. Well, he brought it with him, and he gave it to me as a gift. And being 5, I was really excited. And my mom wasn't quite as excited. She was sort of ballistic. She was really mad with my father. And they divorced the year after. I hope the gun wasn't the reason. No, it wasn't. They had problems with other issues than my dad smuggling guns. But my mom made dad make sure that the revolver wasn't working. So he put a plug in the barrel, and he cut off. They call this piece the hammer, I think. He cut it off here so it doesn't hit the cartridge. And I was playing with it when I was a kid. When we were playing cowboys and Indians, I was running around with a real revolver, and I was the coolest kid on the block. And this was 1975 in Sweden, and we're not very liberal when it comes to guns. So it was definitely a crime to bring it into this country, and I think it might be illegal just to have it, despite that it's not in working order, because it can be made into working order again if you drill the barrel and add a piece of metal to the hammer. So it might still be illegal, but I had much fun with it when I was a kid, and I've kept it. I haven't showed it to my kids yet, because since I don't know if it's illegal, I don't want them to go around telling their friends that they've got a real gun at home. So maybe I shouldn't be showing it off on YouTube, but I just did. I don't know if there was something else I wanted to. Mostly I wanted to show off my new suit. I'm really pleased with it. I'll be wearing it tomorrow when I go into Halmstad. Yeah, I can show off the tamper I made as well. Well, now I'm lying. I didn't make it. I got the tamper from Dunholm Piper, and it's really neat, but I added the cartridge at the end, and I think it made a beautiful thing a bit more beautiful. So I don't know how long I've rambled on, but I'll stop here. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hope to see you again. Bye.